Hello. So we're in the garage again. It's still cold out, so we're still working on the pickup box. I thought I'd give you guys a little update on what I've been doing. So yeah, here's here's some of the work I've been doing. There was a big crack kind of right here, down here, and I fiberglassed all that in. I think it's looking pretty good. Little spot right there I'm fixing. There was a big huge hole here. I've almost got that all good to go. That's not a crack, by the way. That's just where the line is. Well, it might be the crack, the old crack anyways, but that's filled in. Yeah, so it's looking pretty good, I think. Lots and lots of work, and I never thought it was going to be this much body work because in all honesty, I just thought that this box needed to be sanded and then painted. But unfortunately not. So there's some more work that I did. This was a big huge hole and cracked, and I still got a bunch of crack here. I'll just fill that. I just need a little bit of filler on there yet. This was a big hole here. I filled all that in. That looks okay. So right now I'm just trying to remove these friggin' stripes on here. Ugh. So bad. Like there was chrome pieces up here too, the little chrome pieces that were stuck on. And that took me forever to get that glue off. Man, that's so much work. Hello everyone, welcome back. Well, I haven't really been doing much on the truck the past couple days. I had to go to work and I had some issues at home that I had to deal with, which if any of you guys know about septic systems, yeah, pretty awesome. First day back to work and the septic system decides that it needs to be pumped out in the middle of winter. So I'll show you guys kind of what I was dealing with out back here. Yeah, it's pretty flippin' exciting. It kind of makes me mad, although I never had to deal with really any of it. Yeah, so that's what I've been doing. And so and working, and I'm still working. But I'll do this little clip for you guys. Monday, which is tomorrow, I'm gonna go get some parts from a guy who has some wrecked trucks here in town. Hello everyone. What a nice day out today. Yeah, so I am gonna be out here today. I mean, it's so nice out. I was working on the box, but today I am going to work on the truck just because it's so nice. It's a little bit later because I had to work last night, so I went for a little bike ride this morning. So I'm going to drain some gas. I'm going to start taking out all this stuff that I need to take out. I want to shorten the frame. Very first thing I want to do is just get this frame shortened. Work on that, and then once I get that done, I'll work on, the other stuff's all pretty straightforward. The lift kit and all that kind of stuff that we're going to do. That all needs to be washed and everything. So, but anyways, that I can do. That's no big deal. We're going to get this done first. So I went the other day, a guy had some parts for sale in Quesnel, and I got this bumper, which looks pretty good. And I have on the old bumper, if you look over here, which is completely rusted out, I have the cutouts for the diesel bumper. So I'll cut those out, put those in that new one. That'll look really good. But I have an idea that I want to do for this bumper before I give up on it, and you guys are going to see what that is. I think it's going to be pretty cool, so I might not have even needed that new bumper, but I can always resell it because these parts are worth a fortune these days. And the other thing that I got was a drive shaft, which you probably already saw right there, and fuel lines. But I was told that, and I think the guy was right, that I can't put dual tanks in a four-wheel drive. So I got the fuel lines if it's only going to be a rear tank, but I am going to try and get that front tank to work because it almost looks like it'll fit in there, but then I wouldn't know what to do with the lines. I'll have to try and shorten those if I do that way. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to drain the gas, take out that front tank, take the drive shaft off, kind of get it stripped down to where I can get at that where I'm going to cut the frame right there. I'll be able to just really do a good job on that. So anyways, that's what I'm going to do today. I'll get back to you when I'm done. Hello everybody, how's everybody today? It's the next day here. I don't know why I'm off to the side of this camera, but whatever. So anyways, it's the next day. I've been busy already. I got up a little bit early to get outside and start working. Actually, no, that's not true. I worked on the bed first inside while it was still a little bit cool out. I'll show you what I did there. It's actually not coming out not too bad. I had a little bit more work to do there. That's looking okay. I just threw some primer on it to see how it looked, you know, and now threw a little bit of putty over that little crack there, and then, you know, eventually I'll take it outside and just start sanding the whole dang thing down. Yeah, so anyways, that was that. It's coming along. The best way I always find to take your time, and then you'll do a way better job. And I mean, I don't want this to be too pretty because it's supposed to be an off-road kind of adventure type truck, which I've never done. So hey, whatever. But then when you start into it, like always, you know, you think, that's not good enough and that's not good enough. Then you start going too far and making it look too pretty. I mean, and that's not what I really wanted. So I don't know, but you got to do a good job on that kind of stuff. Anyways, let's go outside here. Out here, like I said, I'm not doing any how-tos and I'm not showing you too much of how I'm getting here, but so I came out here and I cleaned up this frame and it's ready. I think I might have shown you this, I'm not sure, but it's ready to draw some marks on there. And Evan, thanks to Evan, and I know I said thanks to somebody the other day there, but thanks Evan for sending me all the pictures and details on how to do that cut, which is going to be super awesome with the help. So I wasn't even going to clean this frame up, but I wire wheeled it, and let me tell you what, that is not fun. So right here, there's a little hole there, rusted through, so the frame's not in the best shape. I mean, you know, it's a pretty old truck and it's seen a hard life of working out in the bush. So, but for the most part, that was the only kind of bad part I could find, and I'm going to fix that. You guys are going to see how I'll fix that. I'm not going to just patch it, I'm going to make it a little bit better. And yeah, so that's all kind of ready to go. Now, I'm not going to do it today, but I could cut some marks on there, or put some marks on there and cut it out and move it ahead. I probably need some help with that. So that part of it should be easy. I even washed the old girl. So here's another little rundown of it. You guys can see there's a bit of a rust spot hole there. I don't even know what I'm going to do with that yet. You see, here's where it starts out, where you just go, how far should I really take this thing? I don't know. But you know what, to start out with, you can always just do that kind of body work and stuff later. I do not want it too pretty. It's not supposed to be. It's supposed to be, you know, just nice enough to take it to the bush. A nice looking flareside pickup with a lift and some big tires and some nice wheels. Anyways, that is what I've been up to today. But man, what a great day. Like, this is such a great day. This is great to do this stuff outside, especially all it's so dirty. Yeah, so dirty and rusty, but you got to put in the time, you know, your time in the dirty and rusty bits to see the nice end result. And yes, it does take a bit of work, quite a bit of work. So, the other thing I was going to say was, so I got this fuel tank, the front fuel tank. Now, apparently, I didn't know this. 4-wheel drive short boxes did not have dual tanks. So what I want to do is I want to see if it will fit. So I was looking at the fuel lines, and I'm thinking that I can make them, without cutting anything, I can move those fuel lines ahead because they're flexible at the engine. So if I just kind of take the bracket off the frame, and I'll show you guys what I'm talking about later, I could move those fuel lines ahead, and then I'm sure that fuel line would fit in there. It will be tight, but I really want to get the dual tanks in here. So, because there's this bracket here will move ahead when I cut the frame, and then the fuel tank slips right under here, like here, and then it's going to be very close to the transfer case. So when I get it all cut, I got obviously a lot of things to do. I'm going to check it, definitely. I want the dual tanks. It's got the switch, and I think everything worked. So, and I got a buttload of fuel out of this thing on the front tank, so that was kind of nice. little bit of a payback there, but yeah. And when I'm done with the frame, when I'm done cutting it and everything, and I'm all done, I'm gonna use some like Rust-Oleum or whatever and paint and do that frame and stuff. That's why I cleaned it all up. I'll just give it a quick coat of Rust-Oleum over that. And yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of fun, I suppose. Yeah, well, that's why we do it, right? I haven't even looked at the inside. I can't even do any of that stuff. Same with these here, these shock towers and stuff. I can't. I'm hoping they're going to be good underneath there. They are rusty, and I can get those from Rock Auto. So I'm going to replace those, and I think I'm going to go with the single shock setup just to save a little bit of money, because I honestly don't know about that dual shock setup. I think it just makes it rougher. And if I get the dual shock setup with the lift, then I got to buy extra shocks, and there's another $300. And the shock towers themselves are more money, so I think I'm just going to go with the single shock. Good enough for this blister. Anyways, you know what? I'm going to try and get this video out tonight, and I will talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching.